Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast. We're going to be talking about The Endless Summer Book 3, a very short summary and review. This book 3 basically adds up all the events happened in book 1 and book 2. And unlike most sequels and choices for Endless Summer, all the three books are like just one single book. So they have Act 1, Act 2, and it continues all the way up to book 3. And so it's a all big event and it's divided into three parts: book 1, book 2, book 3, and it ends there. When we start, time escapes me. The world has been hurled backward in time by the strange power of La Huerta. To set things right, you will embark on your greatest adventure yet. Basically, we were rescued by the pirate, and then we go to this Mount Atrapo. We see the Endless, and we find out that the Endless is our main character, an older version. They have been stuck in the time loop, and they have seen 2139 times our friends die, and he's doing everything in his power to change the time. And this is the time when the loop will finally be broken. But Aksal, I think he gets really angry because the Endless is myth. That's not true. But Rowan Last is true, but he is now an enemy of Endless and our main character by now. And next, what happens? We regroup with Jake, Estila, and some of our friends, and we try to stop the Rowan Losty because lava is already exploding, because Rourke probably has the heart, and that's why it's all happening. Then we have Tricks of the Trade. Everything's for sale at the Vanti Marketplace. Finding your friends will require mastering some unexpected skills. We go to the Vanti village, we do some exchanging skills and stuff. We help one Vanti businessman, and then we go to Prince Varen's place and we find Diago and others. But Sean and Queen and some other Craig, they were still missing, and Alistair and Grace are still left behind. And then chapter 3, What Doesn't Kill Us? A mysterious woman has stowed away on the Dorado. Who is she? And more importantly, when will you get to experience your first pirate raid? Next we see Queen, who is also safe after the plane crash and the missile collided against her. She's safe, and she appears in a completely different outfit, and I think this outfit change only happens for Queen, and this new outfit really was awesome on Queen, and the way she looked, it was a great art scene too. So that was a really good scene. And then we find out Queen is still getting bothered by the power. The power is pulling Queen, but Queen can feel the power, but still she needs to get to the heart and sort of make it complete. And then we raid Alistair to rescue Craig and Sean. But Alistair kind of fights back and forth. He doesn't want to hurt our friends, but also he has some false hopes with his father. But we see Alistair can eventually come back. Same with Mike. Book 3, Chapter 4, You Have Come Into Your Own. An old nemesis resurfaces, a new friend is made, and the true nature of a ghost is investigated. So at this point, the Sirius, the sea monster, comes up, and though we finally got the other piece of that heart, Island's heart, Malatesta, the pirate, he throws it into the mouth of the Sirius, and it goes away. So we basically lose it, and we meet Keel, who is stuck in the time loop, who is a Second World War veteran who was fighting against Nazi Hitler Germany. That's what we know, and who plays awesome guitar, and he's our friend too now. Now there is a ghost figure that appears every time, and that's Vanu. We get to know later in the book. And in this chapter, he'll give us 11 pieces, and we need to collect all those 11 memories. We will get to see the future of all of our friends. But remember, this is not the future. This is a future they could have or they couldn't have. So that would depend on your choice. So basically, this is one future. And then we continue. More things change. The Endless has arrived, and startling news. Can you enlist the help of anarchists to stop Rourke's plan. So we go to this anarchist city where modern Vantis live, and we go there. We try to find their help to reach the second part of the heart, and in the next chapter, Island Heart, we get it, but Rourke has other plans. This Omega Mech he has made, and he tries to destroy everything. But we rescue Alistair, Varian, Grace, and then we come back. But what happens? Rourke sends us through a a portal, and we go to a fateful wedding where two and we need to change the wedding in terms of change everything, because if we don't do anything to change the wedding, then variance existence would be in jeopardy. So we need to make serious contribution there. Then we find again Sirius and his all other two heads, and we finally revive the island's heart. But then we go to the Vanu to give the island's heart, but we see Rourke is there, and though we deliver the heart to Vanu, Rourke takes it and inserts it into his Omega Mech. But Vanu tells us the heart is not complete yet. There is one fragment still missing, and until that part is combined, Rourke won't be able to deploy the full energy. And then we return to Ellistel for hand fasting ceremony. And in this scene, if we have enough point with one of our friends, we'll be getting married to them, and you can enjoy with them and just have fun. A really down chapter where you get a downtime basically. Like there is no tomorrow, the next chapter, the Project Janus is active. We fight like hell. We go to the Celestial and we fight with Rourke and his minions and Lundgren. We defeat them. We lose Mike here, who we revived earlier, who was Mouse, but we lose him. And the next chapter, You Mean the World to Me. So we get to know about Vanu's secret, that our main character is a part of Vanu. That's why main character doesn't have past. They just have were in they appeared in the world the moment they boarded the plane. So everything is false, their memory and everything. Now we fight. We at the end, after doing everything, we also find out some secrets, like Estilla is originally Rourke's daughter, and that's why Rourke wants Estilla to take over Rourke's project. And Alistair is not he is a clone copy with Rourke's another wife, that is Iris. And we find this discoveries, and also the identity of our main character. So these were three revelations that really shook the readers, I think. At least they shook me. And we get this also with the Endless. There's a diamond scene. We get to experience the different time zones in all those 2,139 times. Different things happened, and in all those different things, we get to see different endings with our friends. Not ending, but what happened with our friends, and even Jake dated someone else. So that was an interesting thing. And then what we see is our main character finally would have to make a decision. Either they would give the heart to Rourke, and Rourke would, be successful with his Project Janus, and would be the emperor of the world, but we'll be getting back to our future past, and everything would be the same, but we'll be forgetting our friendship. And in that reality, Diago is still our friend, but everyone else has forgotten this, and we have hope that we will revive everything, and we'll be together sooner than later. And maybe we will take down Rourke again, but that's where it ends. That's a kind of a sad ending up to me. Without a sequel, that's sad. That has a potential sequel time, but that's sad ending where it ended. And second option, you return to Vanu with Vanu, and then in that case, I think you'll be missed. Your friends will go back. Everything will be the same, but you'll be missed wholeheartedly by your friend, and that's also a kind of a sad ending. Now, the third ending that I personally chose is that we get to stay at La Huerta, because that's where we're meant to be. I personally feel like we come to La Huerta, that's where our main character existed, not before that, not after that. And all our friends back when they were living in the world. I know the world is lost, it hurts, but I felt like staying in La Huerta is everything, because if we go back with Rourke, then our friendship is lost. If we follow Vanu, then yeah, maybe it would be really a sad ending, because we don't want to do that, because our friendship, that is the key. Because our friend like Queen and others, they were living through hell. They were literally living through hell in the real world, but La Huerta gave them a lot of things, and our main character too. So I think it would be more interesting that our main character and everyone stayed at La Huerta, and that's where I ended. A really nice book, multiple ending. There should be more books like this. It was really emotional at the end. Doesn't matter what way you choose. Let me know in the comment section below what you chose and how you felt about this book. Endless Summer, a great book. Thank you. Thank you guys for listening in. See you in the next video. Bye.